payment, as I said before, of $464.69. So that zeroed out the account, at least to that point. And just note for the record that these cards are have been interest-free. So, one little benefit, I guess. All right, moving on to the July statement, which was received in mid-August. Again, I think we can look at the group of charges that first appear under William Healy's name, and I believe it. Let me see here. Yeah.
495 plus 39.
Well, the charges are $495. I think it's 15 charges. I think we probably looked at them in a group, but just
You can just go from 7-8 to 7-18.
I mean, Sam's Club, Friendly's Ice Cream, Sam's Club, Subway, That's a Wrap, Dillard's, Macy's East, Tilted Kilt Pub, John's Bar, Speedway, Dad's Car Wash, I assume, Pat Catan's, Sudoku, Subway, Samantha's, and El Galarone, totaling $495.39.
And these have all been recognized as personal expenses.
Yes.
I think we should take these as a group because there's nothing that's segregated out of there in regards to CCIC business. So I would entertain a motion to accept this expenditure. Is there a motion?
I'll move to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made. Second. Any discussion under that motion? Again, these have all been identified as personal expenditures, and I would recommend that we vote no on these expenditures. Any further discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Steve Katz?
No.
Robert Thompson?
No.
Joe Cole?
No.
Jim Griffin?
No.
Don Peterson?
No.
The next charges that appear under Mr. Williams' card, the first one is Vendor's Tavern, and then again there's the next one is Basil Asian Bistro. These were business lunches that I had indicated previously that Mr. Williams had paid for, that he submitted the receipts for the expenditures and wrote down per the policy, which has not been approved as yet, but nonetheless it's consistent with typical documentation required by the IRS for business expenses of this nature. He listed the parties in attendance at the luncheon and the purpose of the luncheon, and noted on his receipts this was in connection with McKinley Grand Hotel development.
And how did it say?
Well, we'll handle that one separately.
Okay, so the two meals we're going to do together there. You entertain the motion to accept. We want to go together.
Second.
Motion made the second to handle the two business dinners. Any discussion under that motion? Again, I recommend these here have the appropriate documentation that supports the legitimate reason for having these business meetings and stuff, and I would recommend that we vote yes on those two bills. For any further discussion, roll call.
Steve Katz?
Yes.
Robert Thompson?
Yes.
Joe Cole?
Yes.
Jim Griffin?
Yes.
Don Peterson?
Yes.
Down the Holiday Inn.
Yes. Again, this was an expense incurred by Anna Avi, who's a consultant that is working with the City of Canton on HUD-related matters, and was specifically asked to go to Columbus and meet with HUD individuals concerning funding issues with the CCIC, directly related to CCI business.
I entertain a motion to accept that expenditure.
I would move to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made in second. Any discussion under that motion? Again, I would recommend that we vote yes on this one. This has a legitimate CCIC purpose. Any further discussion?
Was the sole purpose of this person coming in to talk to the people from Canton? Why wouldn't they stay in Canton? And if it was to meet with people from all over the state, why are we paying the
I
hotel bill?
think they were sending, the CSC was sending a representative to
Was that our hotel room?
No. This was at the HUD offices. He was required to be asked to go to a meeting at HUD offices, and the underlying purpose was to discuss CCIC matters. HUD funding, CDBG funds. I think it was actually CDBGR funds.
Is there any further discussion of this motion? Hearing none, roll call.
Steve Katz,
Yes.
Robert Thompson,
Yes.
Joe Cole,
Yes.
Jim Griffin,
Yes.
Don Peterson.
Yes.
The next charge is under Linda Barnes's card. It's the Lorman Education Services, $380.32. This is the educational material that relates to, again, development information. The CIC received the materials, I think, here just in the last week, and they're actually sitting on my desk at the moment. Mr. Williams has given them to me to look at, and the 5-disc CD-ROM disc and some written materials that all relate to matters of development that CCIC would be interested in, and decently put together. I have not listened to the 5 CDs. I have to confess that I have not. So the charge was $380.32.
Do we have the CDs?
Yes, as I said, they're on my desk, and I mean they're available for the city to.
If we wanted to return them in time, will we be able to return them and recoup the cost of them?
No. These came out of a seminar that had been handled earlier. Where the seminar speakers are put on these discs, and but be that as it may, they're not returnable.
I entertain a motion to accept this expenditure. The second. Motion made, a second. Any discussion under that motion? Again, had this been brought to this property, we may or may not have approved this kind of expenditure, but it's something that it's done and over and we can't take it back. I would recommend that we vote yes on this one. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Steve Katz,
Yes.
Robert Thompson,
Yes.
Joe Cole,
Yes.
Jim Griffin,
Yes.
Don Peterson.
Yes.
The last item on that statement is the late fee for $39, which the mayor has paid for, but I would suggest that maybe this board would like to make some motion about payment of responsibility for that.
Move to pay the late fee.
And the reason, and it was
Well,
just
you may have to couch it differently. I mean,
it was administrative oversight that the bill was unopened.
well, here's my thoughts on it. I think that the mayor paid it, and maybe a motion would be in order that he should have paid it, and a motion to reflect that that's the mayor's responsibility.
Do I hear a motion in that?
Yeah, I move that we accept the $39 fee and pay it, reflecting that the mayor's taking responsibility for that.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Yeah, I'll second that.
I mean, is that
For discussion.
But actually, we did not. The board did not pay that. That was paid by the mayor. So
we're accepting responsibility for it, though, but it's been paid by the mayor, correct?
Well, again, this is maybe this is an action a little bit different than the other ones. Maybe the motion should be to the effect that this is one you're not going to pay, then it's the mayor's responsibility.
And then I withdraw my motion.
Okay. George, you seconded, Steve.
Sure.
Okay, here another motion in regards to this $39 late fee. Is there a motion?
A motion not to pay
I'll second that.
the fee, and
A
then
motion
it be,
not to
and then
pay the $39 late fee.
and then it be deemed the responsibility of Mayor Healy.
You have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on that motion?
I just have a question. Why was the fee incurred?
Because of the, going back to that June statement that arrived and the bill was unpaid.
And there were charges that were not,
Given the nature of this motion, again, I would recommend we vote yes because we said that we're not going to pay. So I would recommend we vote yes on this motion here. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Steve Katz,
yes.
Robert Thompson,
Yes.
Joe Cole,
Yes.
Jim Griffin,
Yeah.
Don Peterson.
Yes.
Are there any other transactions that that we need to review that come before this board in regards to?
Those are the only ones I know about. And yeah, I'm told there's been no other card activity after this.
After August 7th?
Exactly, yes. The date of this last statement, last date of this statement. So, go on to the bigger picture.